Hi, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and here we are for my weekly intermarket analysis. So let's start as usual with the euro dollar that is still moving in this, let's say, area. Okay, this was and still is a congestion area. So we have seen a rebound on Friday from 1 let's say 11 and something, around 1.12, and we have seen prices even above 1.13, and still right now we are around that price. So I think that we can still continue to think that the market can congestion around this area and we will see, let's say, maybe the last let's say attempt to the target around 1.10 in case of violation of this area. Otherwise we will see maybe a price that will be able to reach also 1 point, let's say 14 and 9 around here. So it's quite an interesting situation on this currency pair. Sorry. Then let's switch to the commodities, and let's say if I have to find the proper word to tell you something around the gold, I will use the word missing. We have seen the market collapsing down on Friday, especially in Europe, because of a fear of another pandemic, let's say, increase of a situation, a crazy situation here in Europe, a panic anywhere in the stock indices and stock market, and let's say this is all concerning the Omicron variant. Despite that, we can think that in case like that, we can see people buying the gold because of the, let's say, natural fact that the gold is something that we can consider as something that you buy in case of fear, that you buy because you don't know what else to do. Let's say in this case, we would have seen, let's say, a gold maybe trying again to move above 1,830, and maybe why not touching again this previous high, but nothing happened. So that's why I call the gold missing. Okay, so we have a story of a gold above 1,830, that in this case will mean even above 1,865. On the other side, let's see what is going to happen in case of a violation of a price of 1,765. Let's say if we go down, because this is an area that will not save us that violation from 1,680, as we have seen recently several times. So this is a strange situation on the gold, but a very relevant thing happened also on the crude oil, because we know that if we go back to the past, after the year 2000, we have seen the crude oil always above a price of $75 per barrel. So for a long time, the price remained up there. 2011, we had a touch and then a rebound. 2014, we have seen the price under $75 per barrel, and the market was never able to move again above. Okay, it was done only recently. So we have seen recently the price again above $75 per barrel. We have seen a touch of 85, and then the market came back. We suppose that the price of 76, 75 would work as a support, but it wasn't. Finally, on Friday, the crude oil collapsed at 12 and more percent around, and so we have seen a real strong price here. Today we are looking for we are looking for a rebound. We are more or less up 5%, exactly 4.8% right now, and the possibility is that the market will be able to reach again and to test, maybe, why not, again the price of 75, 76. So we will see what is going to happen. But let's say the message was very clear: be careful, and this is what we have to do. So let's switch immediately after to the stock indices, and let's start with Europe, where we have a DAX that was able in one day to come back from the maximum of 16,000 and more that was and still is the record high, okay, and to go back to the price and to the support of 15,000. This happened in just one day. So the market went down, collapsed down. Imagine that in Italy we have seen the Italian market is full of value stock, and we have seen the market collapsing down very close to 5% during the day. So it was quite a relevant situation, so very strong. Look at what is happening here. This is the DAX. So we have the reaction later, and the price right now is around 15,500, but more or less is the same price that we have since April. So it's like doing something like this, up and down, and we are always there. Since April, we still are there. 15,500 is the same price as before. What about the stocks 50? So what we have seen is that the market was able to move above 4,250, that is this price, and then to go for a new high. It's not record because to go back, we have to go back to 2007 to see the previous record high at around 4,600, but it was a different era, okay, different situation. Right now, we have a support around 4,120 to 100. Let's say I repeated it several times before, but the market was able to move down even there. So now we have a very relevant support around 4,000, and we think and we hope that it will work. But the market can even move. So in case of violation, in case we can see this market again above 4,250, maybe we can go for a new record. And what about the US indices? For sure, happy for US indices that you had the Thanksgiving and then you have a Black Friday. So the market were open only for a few. And so we have seen the market coming down, but just a few, okay, if we compare them to the European one. So what happened was that we have seen the S&P 500 down, but today it seems that we are able to recover more or less 50% of a candle. So let's see what is going to happen. We are recovering even more on the Nasdaq. Remember to you, I just want to remember to you that the most of the so-called stay-at-home stocks are based here, so are part of a Nasdaq, and mainly they are the ones that were bought because people immediately goes back with the fear to the previous period with the lockdown, shelter in place, stay at home, look at TV. So the same situation is there again. So this is a big fear that we have. So let's see what is going to happen. For this week, exactly because I would like to see before what is happening really in the US indices and in the US stocks, exactly when we will see the situation. I just would like to have a look at some of the most important and relevant stuff because I don't want to offer you some opportunities that I'm not sure of, okay? So again, let's see that we have Microsoft that is at a short-term support here, okay? But obviously this candle, it's not good to see, okay? So let's say that, to be honest, I will think that we will see again a robust situation above this level. So let's see what is going to happen. Let's see what the market is offering us. But unfortunately, I can't say buy here simply because we are on a support. Maybe we will see a reaction. Lot of liquidity, lot of money are around. Maybe they can buy. But I would like to see what is going to happen outside. I think we are now in a moment in which we can see fear and panic in the market. On the other side, we have money ready to buy. So let's see what is going to happen. And then maybe we can wait a little and then re-enter again the market a little bit after. So this is Microsoft. Let's have a look at some other relevant stock like Apple. So let's look at Apple and then we will look also at Amazon. So this is Apple. And again, we have the same not so good candle here. This is not a good pattern, to be honest. And why not? Maybe the market is, let's say, going towards this support. I don't know really, but it seems that the market is more keen on going down than up. So let's see what is going to happen today. Another one is Amazon. For sure, Amazon is one of the most, let's say, interesting stock in case of stay-at-home situation. But unfortunately, the market was not buying Amazon at all in the last sessions. Okay, we have seen before, we have seen this violation. Okay, and this is let's say a top, and this is another top, so we can have a possibility of a double top here, as I shared with you last week. So let's see that the market was able to come back again inside this sideways. Okay, so well, to be honest, I'm not thinking that we are in a good moment for these stock indices. That's why I don't want to say today maybe we can buy this, maybe we can buy that. No, today it's a moment to look at what the market will tell us, to go for the reaction of the market. Let's see if we will have a rebound or if some additional let's say sell will come. So it's a quite interesting situation, but I think that we have to look at. That's why for this week this is enough, and this is ciao ciao from Davide from Italy. See you next time. Ciao ciao. Bye bye.